503, connect departure, connect.
Delta 503, we'll be nice.
Delta 766, start Amber. Delta 1682, Atlanta Tower, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Delta 1682, line up and wait, runway right, 8 right.
Delta 1705, line up down, 180 seconds, coming on the right, clear the lane.
Clear the lane, and then Delta 1705.
Second on the line is coming on with the Mike 26, takeoff. So 1198 Atlanta second, now Mike to line up and wait. For delay for intro, spacing traffic will be down the field.
5130 Atlanta Tower, 180 Niner, coming on the right field.
American 629, Atlanta Tower, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Line up, wait, 8 red, American 629.
Delta 61, connect departure, connect.
Delta 61, good day.
American 25 now.
That's very sweet, Joe. We'll give way to FedEx, that hotel. Delta 1971, Romeo 3, cross runway 9 right. Turn left on November behind the company bus.
Cross 9 right, join November behind company Airbus Delta 1971.
Delta 2684 company in November 2 is going to follow you.
Delta 2684, roger.
Never 3514, pop across the one on the left. Join Lima, 0.75.
Yeah, Papa cross 9 left, Lima, 175, there, 3514.
438, traffic 2.5 out, cross one on the right, then turn left on November.
Cross 9 right, left on November, Delta 2438.
Southwest 9012, turn left on November, hold short of pop.
Left and order, hold short of Papa, Southwest 9012.
Denver, very sweet, Joe 1, disregard traffic.
Departure, good night.
Good night, man, 4650, coming out of left, Joe Lima, 0.75.
Put across 9 left on Lima, 175, that's right,
Delta 1971, up pop across one out of left, Joe Lima, 0.75.
Cross 9 to Papa, join Lima, 0.75, 1971.
Delta 2438, up pop across one out of left, Joe Lima, 0.75.
Left side left is Papa, over 75, Delta 2438.
And departure for Delta 1094. Delta 1094, yes sir, connect departure, connect.
Good night, thanks.
Max 7557 on Amberani, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Quick takeoff, 8 right, Amberani, 7557.
Southwest 5614, Atlanta Tower, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
8 right, line up and wait, Southwest 5614. Reported.
Alright. Delta 2338, taxi 5 exclude.
Taxiway, blue, Delta 2338.
Good day.
1708, runway 8 left, clear land.
Clear line 8 left, hold on 1 line.
On November, hold short of Papa.
Take cross 9 right, and here Charlie, left on November, short of Papa, Delta 2449. 8 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 5614.
Delta 503, Atlanta Tower, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
8 right, line wait, okay.
Left on November behind South Bus.
Yeah, we'll have 3 cross 9 right. Left on November, Delta 13.
Delta 1378, taxi 5 exclude.
Take a look, Delta 1378.
Clear land.
Clear line 9 right, Delta 1240.
Atlanta Tower, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Line up, wait, 8 right, Delta 2365. Papa, and then airport to 5, Southwest 9012.
Delta 1376, up pop across runway 9 on the left, join Lima, 0.75. FedEx 724, heavy traffic 3 miles. As we approach in, cross runway 8 left, give way to 1717 from the left, taxi runway 8 right.
Okay, cleared to cross 8 left at hotel, hold short of 8 right, give way to the 717, FedEx 724.
1338, give way to FedEx at Hotel.
Give way to FedEx at Hotel, about 2238.
FedEx 724 Heavy, change the tower frequency 125.32.
2532, FedEx 724.
So 8570 tower, 11708, runway 8 left for land. That was 4690, exit taxiway Bravo 11, taxi to complete.
Bravo 11, exit taxiway 690K.
Thanks.
Delta 766, Arnhem Ronnie, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
8 right, clear for takeoff, Arnhem Ronnie, Delta 766.
Delta 1682, Atlanta Tower, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Delta 1682, line up and wait, runway right, 8 right. Delta 1705, burn you for...
Delta 1705, line of tower, 1807, coming out of right, middle lane.
Right lane, 99, Delta 7.
For delay for infill facing traffic will be downfield.
5130 Atlanta Tower, 1809, coming out of right.
9 right, clear line, Delta 7.
American 629, Atlanta Tower, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Line up wait, 8 right, American 629.
Delta 1261, connect approach, get up.
Delta 1261, get up.
American 25,
X-ray 301, give way to FedEx at Hotel. Delta 1971, Romeo 3, cross runway 9 right, turn left on November behind the company.
Cross 9 right.
Delta 266400.
Left right, cross left, turn left, 438, grab 2.5 out, cross 4 9 right, and turn left on November. Southwest 9012, turn left on November, hold quarter pop.
Left and over, hold for the pop, Southwest 9012.
Coming out of left, go Lima, 0.75.
Going across 9 left on Lima, 0.75, just right, Delta 2661.
That's 1971 up Papa Craft, going out of left, go Lima, 0.75.
Cross line of Papa Charlie 0.7, fire 1971.
Delta 2438 at Papa Craft, going out left, go Lima, 0.75.
Left side left for Papa, and over to 0.75, Delta 4438.
There's departure for Delta 1094.
Delta 1094, yes sir, connect approach, get up.
Good night, thanks.
Land 7557, Arnhem Ronnie, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Quick takeoff, 8 right, Arnhem Ronnie, 7557.
Southwest 5614, Atlanta Tower, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
8 right, line up and wait, Southwest 5614. For this? Alright.
About 2338, taxi by the blue.
Taxi is blue, but 2038.
649, connect approach, get up.
629, get in.
1708, runway 8 left for land.
Airline 8 left, control the 1 line.
It's on November, hold quarter pop.
Take cross 9 right, and then Spirit Center, left on November, short of Papa, Delta 2429.
48 right, first takeoff, Southwest 5614.
Delta 503, Atlanta Tower, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
8 right, line away, Delta.
That's on November behind Southwest.
Now we're going to 3 cross 9. Left on November.
1000.
Delta 1378, taxi by the blue.
Which was Delta
500.
24 heavy traffic, 3 miles. That'd be approaching, crossway left, give way to 171.
400, approaching minimums.
Okay, clear to cross, G left at hotel, hold short.
300, minimums.
17, FedEx 7.4.
That's my 238, give way to FedEx at hotel.
Give way to FedEx at hotel.
200.
FedEx 724 heavy, change to PAL frequency 125.32.
2532, FedEx 7.4.
100.
So 85 heavy PAL 11708, runway 8 left for land.
50. 40. 30. Retard.
Connect departure connect.
503.
Delta 766, RNAV Ronnie, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
8 right, clear for takeoff, RNAV Ronnie, Delta 766.
Delta 1682, Atlanta Tower, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Delta 1682, line up and wait, runway right, 8 right. Delta 1705, Bernie for...
Delta 1705, Atlanta Tower, 11807, going on the right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 9 right, Delta 1705.
7, RNAV the widest, and we're now left at Mike 2, clear for takeoff. Still 1198, Atlanta Target, now left Mike 2, line up and wait. For delay for entrail spacing, traffic will be downfield.
1198, runway 9 left at Mike 2. 5130, Atlanta Tower, 11809, runway 9 right, clear to land.
9 right, clear to land, there, 5130.
American 629, Atlanta Tower, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 8 right, American 629.
Delta 1261, connect departure connect.
Delta 1261, good day.
American 2596.
73301, give way to FedEx at hotel.
Delta 1971, Romeo 3, cross runway 9 right, turn left on November behind the company Airbus. Cross 9 right, join November behind company Airbus, Delta 1971. Delta 2684 company in November 2 is going to follow you.
Delta 2684, roger.
Delta 3514 at Papa Cross runway 9 left, join Lima, 0.75.
And Papa Cross 9 west, Lima, 0.75, there, 3514.
438, traffic 2.5 out, cross runway 9 right, then turn left on November.
Left side right, left on November, Delta 2438.
Southwest 9012, turn left on November, hold short of Papa.
Left and order, hold short of Papa, Southwest 9012.
Denver 3301, disregard traffic.
Departure, good night.
Good night, man. We'll check 1597.
Runway 9 left, join Lima, 0.75.
Gonna cross line, 9 left on Lima, 175, just right, Delta 2681.
Delta 1971 at Papa Cross runway 9 left, join Lima, 0.75. Cross 9 at Papa, join Lima, 0.75, 1971. Delta 2438 at Papa Cross runway 9 left, join Lima, 0.75.
Left side left, Papa, Delta 675, Delta 438.
And departure for Delta 1094.
Delta 1094, yes sir, connect departure connect.
Good night, thanks.
Flight 7557, RNAV Ronnie, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, 8 right, RNAV Ronnie, 7557.
Southwest 5614, Atlanta Tower, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
8 right, line up and wait, Southwest 5614. We're done.
Alright. Delta 2338, taxi by Jinkles.
Taxi is blue, Delta 2038.
629, connect departure connect.
American 629, good day. 1708, runway 8 left, clear land.
Airline 8 left, Delta 1.
On November, and hold short of Papa.
Okay, cross 9 right, it says here it's Charlie, left on November, short of Papa, Delta 2440. Full 8 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 5614.
Delta 503, Atlanta Tower, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
8 right, line up, wait.
Left on November behind Southwest.
Have a
Romeo 3 cross 9 right. Left on November.
South 1370, taxi by Mr. Jinkles, go 1370.
Atlanta Tower, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Line wave 8 right now, 2365.
Papa, and then airport 5, Southwest 912.
Shuttle 1376 to Papa, cross runway 9 left, on Lima point 75.
Papa cross 912.
Heavy traffic 3 miles. At the approach end, cross runway left, give way to 1717 from the left, taxi runway 8 right.
Okay, clear to cross, 8 left at hotel, hold short at 8 right, give way to the 717, FedEx 724.
South 2338, give way to FedEx at hotel.
Give way to FedEx at hotel, that's 2338.
FedEx 724, heavy change to tower frequency 125,
2532, FedEx 724.
85 Winnie Tower, 1708, runway 8 left, clear land. That was 2690, exit at taxiway Bravo 11, taxi